Hi, I'm Christopher Hernandez. I'm a senior at the City College of New York, pursuing a bachelor's in economics degree. I will now explain to you why I'm interested in joining the Basta Fellowship. I am curious in joining the fellowship because I am a first-generation student and will be the first male graduate to earn a college degree in my family. My parents started from very humble beginnings in the Dominican Republic, where the highest level of education they received ended after elementary school. While my father never had much faith in education, my mom saw it as a golden ticket to success. Having these two opposing opinions left me confused and unmotivated to attend college. However, I pushed on to earn my associate's degree and am now finishing to earn my bachelor's degree. In the process, I ran into some amazing people, and they're really responsible for just broadening my worldview and showing me more possibilities that I just never was aware of. My hopes in joining the fellowship is to be exposed to new opportunities which I never knew existed and to join an amazing team in a worthwhile career. Referring to the job description, one of my traits which I feel could add value would be creativity and innovation. Since I was a child, I always had ideas on how to do things differently. And when options I wanted were never available, I always had a tendency to create my own. To me, everything can be improved on until it's at its simplest, fastest, or most affordable form. I believe nothing ever stops evolving, and nor should it. My second trait is that I'm an eager learner. As someone who always thinks about how to improve the world and everything in it, I'm very curious to understand how things work and the history behind it. Sometimes down to the nitty-gritty. In my past experience of work, I have always been interested in understanding how my job fits into the overall system of the business and how it functions. My third trait is workflow. I understand that to achieve goals, especially daunting tasks, one has to enter into a focused workflow where 100% of your attention is dedicated to the job at hand for hours at times. I learned this while working at a cellular product warehouse where I was responsible for receiving, diagnosing, cataloging, and shipping thousands of phones for months. When I started that job, there were hundreds and hundreds of phones on backlog, and there was more arriving every single day, all waiting to be shipped to the respective vendors. When I left that job several months later, the only phones I had to deal with were the ones that were just arriving that day. So I understood that sometimes it takes months of just dedicating hours, weekly, daily, to achieve a goal. But it's always worthwhile when you do. Lastly, in terms of picking a fault that I may have or struggle with, I believe it is owning up to my learning. I believe owning my learning will be most difficult out of the three in terms of asking for help when I need it. One of my flaws lies in making changes to my way of thinking, which at times makes it difficult for me to understand other people's opinions. It's not that I refuse to recognize errors. It's that sometimes I just don't completely understand another person's opinion. And I've learned through history, through my past, that basically if I just really, really get to the core of what that person is telling me and what their opinions are and their views are, and I just deeply reflect on it, then I could then point out where I have made mistakes in my past and better correct those. So I feel that's where I need to put in the most work, and I'll just work on it by basically trying to get everybody's opinion, fully hearing them out, and doing my best to understand what they're telling me and incorporate that into how I operate. And for taking this time to listen to me, I just gotta say thank you, and I hope you really consider my application. Thank you.